Now, we have to tell the staff that they're allowed to sign up for these, okay? When do they get to sign up? And this is then what we call the visibility period. So you do the main two functions when you want to do your open shifts for sign up. You roll out your template after you've reviewed it, and then you do your visibility period. To do the visibility period, again, you're going to go to your tools, manage open visibility period. Now, the open visibility period, it always takes a minute to load. And it's only going to show those visibility periods that you personally created. But what happens if I'm taking over for somebody? I don't know what else is out there. And if that person is still in their position or what is happening, they still have access, then their visibility period will override anything that you've done if it goes across the same periods. The first thing I want to do is go look, is there something else there? So I'm going to look at periods by other managers, and I'm going to go look at the career group. This is going to pull up any visibility periods that were created by somebody else for that location. And look, a whole lot populated. Now, the good news is most of them are all old. Now, can you go in here, and should you go in here and delete all these? It would be awesome if you did, but it's not required. It's kind of painful. So it's fine. I don't see any for the upcoming schedule period. So that's awesome. These are all closed. So I'm going to go ahead and add a new visibility period. So I'm going to add a new one. And I'm just going to call this EJH crew next schedule. Okay, so I have to name it. You're going to put a description in here if you want. Do not, I'm going to repeat it, do not use all home locations. All home locations is a big variety, and you don't want that. If we could take that away, we would, but we can't technically. The employee query is who gets to see these shifts. I will use my hyperfine, and I will say my crew staff can see the open shifts. Now, some of you may decide you want to say you only want your regular staff, not your agency, to first see the open shifts. So I have a hyperfine for just my normal shifts, my normal people. And I'll show you guys in a second when I'm done here how you can create different hyperfines based on what your needs are. So I want just my regular staff to go first before the agency. And I need, so this is the who. Who gets to sign up? For what do they get to sign up for? Well, they're going to sign up for their shifts. Now, because of what we have in the background for what their accessibility is, if I do my patient care techs and my unit secretaries or whoever together, they're only going to be able to see those shifts that they have access to. So the techs only have access to techs and RNs only have access to RNs. So that has been distinguished already within the transfer set itself. But you could create a separate one for your patient care techs and a separate one for your nurses if their times are going to be different for their signups. So the who for the what, and then we have the when. When do they get to start signing up? Well, they get to start signing up tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to give them till the 9th to get finished. And I'm going to go ahead and save this. Oh, sorry. I need to put in my schedule period. So the when do they sign up and for what schedule period? So we're going to sign up for the schedule period that's coming up. So that's the 10th, October 21st. So the when do they get to sign up for what schedule period? Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and save this. So now, starting tomorrow at 8 a.m., not sure why anybody would do that on a Saturday at 8 a.m., but so tomorrow at 8 a.m., the staff will be able to go in and start selecting all of these open shifts for their next schedule. Now, I want to create one for the agency staff, so I can go ahead and add a new one. my crew agency. Use my hyperfine for the agency staff. They get to sign up for the same thing. Patient care tech and RN jobs, except they don't get to get in until Monday at 8 a.m. And I'm going to give them until next week at the on just 2 days to sign up. Okay, so here I'm giving them the agency or my staff first, BJC, and then I'm going to let the agency staff get in. And I'm going to save. So I can create different visibility periods based on what my needs are on how I want employees to sign up. Now, you guys didn't correct me in adding my schedule period here. 10th through the 21st. Okay, so what I can do then is once this one's done, okay, they're done signing up, it's going to be closed. I don't have to create new visibility periods. I can just go in and edit this one and change the dates for the new sign up period. I don't have to keep creating new ones because this one will be done, right? We're finished, we've posted it. Now we're into the following next schedule and the November schedule. I just edit the dates. I don't have to recreate a new one. And then I simply just hit OK. I mentioned that you can do different hyperfines for how you want people to sign up. You can have all free for all, okay? Everybody goes in at the same time every time. Or I can do it in groups, or I can do it by agency staff, and I all manage that by the hyperfines.